The newsroom is a hotbed for racism, misogyny, and verbal abuse, ex-employees say. TMZ executive producer Harvey Levine has built the brand since 2005, known for breaking celebrity news and every goddamn thing Kardashian. Now, BuzzFeed News spoke to one current and 23 former TMZ employees who came forward after an ex-colleague filed a lawsuit alleging gender discrimination and retaliation. Dun 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 dun. Damn, Harvey, let me find out your newsroom is TMZ, the motherfucking zoo. Woo! Now, let's not forget, these are the same people that gave Kanye the platform to say this.
I just love Trump. That's my boy. Like, it's like so many rappers. You'll look at a video of Snoop Dogg loving Trump, but then he get in the office and now they don't love him. Like, Trump is one of rap's favorite people, right?
But we talk about this, that before he was elected president, people in hip hop, it was an in thing to put Donald Trump in your rhyme somewhere.
And by the way, I am in hip hop, but I'm not just in hip hop. I represent the world. When you hear about slavery for 400 years, that sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all? It's like we're mentally in prison. I like the word prison because
Bro, right here. Mind y'all, they let him say this live on TV. Word to Van Lathan. Now, speaking of the Kardashians, it's like finally, like totally, like really, like over. Yes. After 20 years, several husbands, and numerous black babies, that's Kim, Court, Khloe, Kris, Kendall, Kylie, and Kanye, decided to get out. Although we all know that, Kanye can't leave. But with slipping ratings on E, 2021 is looking like it's going to be a grand finale of a sex tape gone viral that started a $1 billion empire. Hey. Don't shoot the messenger. I mean, it is true. It's kind of true. Yeah, a little bit. And for all you Kardashian stans, hey, have no fears. Not like they just going to disappear. Word on the street is that Kim K wants to be the next Martha Stewart. That's right. And she's actually in talks with Netflix to have her own lifestyle channel. We talking Kim K all day. Okay? Meanwhile, Kanye's pulling a R. Kelly on his Grammys in the toilet, and yes, he's still running for president in about 3 or 4 states, give or take a state or 2. Remember, people, November 3rd, gotta vote, and then vote again. Not in North Carolina, though. And y'all's president, number 45, is fresh off another super spreader campaign rally out there in Vegas recently. And since he was right up the street, he met with California Governor Gavin Newsom. Finally. Cali is burning with record heat waves, multiple fires ripping all throughout the state. And the head Cheeto in charge responds to all of this. And I quote, "It's starting to get cooler. You just watch." This dude is crazy, and I have receipts courtesy of the Lincoln Project. Check it out.
Who do you think is pulling Biden's strings? Is it former Obama
people
officials?
that you've never heard of, people that are in the dark shadows, people that...
What does that mean? That sounds like conspiracy theory. Dark shadows.
No,
what is that?
people that you haven't heard of. They're people that are on the streets. They're people that are controlling the streets. We had somebody get on a plane from a certain city this weekend, and in the plane it was almost completely loaded with thugs wearing these dark uniforms, black uniforms with gear and this and that. They're on a plane.
Where's this?
I'll tell you sometime, but it's under investigation right now.
Plane. I am totally aging myself right there, but what the fuck? Listen, if y'all believe that, then let me tell y'all something. I'm selling little pieces of the Brooklyn Bridge. You can cash app your girl Lola's mom 100. Oh yeah, no refunds. His lying ass went on to discredit scientists again about the effects of climate change. But here's a random fun fact. Governor Newsom was married to Donald Trump Jr.'s girlfriend, his current girlfriend right now. Y'all know the one. Y'all know the one.
It's all on the line. President Trump believes in you. He emancipates and lifts you up to live your American dream. You are capable. You are qualified, you are powerful, and you have the ability to choose your life and determine your destiny. Don't let the Democrats take you for granted. Don't let them step on you. Don't let them destroy your families, your lives, and your future. Don't let them kill future.
Oh my God, she's so scary. Kimberly Guilfoyle. So at this point, let me take this time and pause for a minute to say thank you again for tuning in to Uncensored News. Real news, no cap. And I promise we're going to strive to be non-biased, transparent, and accountable. But sometimes we're going to be petty, ignorant, irresponsible, just because. Now, that being said, let's get into Karen's favorite part of the program. In white people news, Kid Rock, who started off as a rapper and a DJ, recently headlined a MAGA rally in Michigan. Figures. In related news, he also just married 88-year-old country music icon Loretta Lynn. Yeah. Well, that's gonna make a cute country song, don't you think? Ozzy Osbourne says he felt serenity when he tried to kill his wife Sharon back in 1989. Wait a minute, Brian. How come I'm just hearing about this, huh? I mean, what's going on? I watched the Osbournes on MTV. I don't remember nothing about no attempted murder. I guess Ozzy was just taking that whole Prince of Darkness thing literally. Yeah. Now, you know what's really crazy? Besides the fact she stayed with him after he tried to choke her to death and all that. Sharon's dad, Dan Arden, used to manage Ozzy's band, Black Sabbath, for years before they got married. So I guess a little attempted murder on his daughter for her hand in marriage wasn't a deal breaker. White people, rock on. All right, my favorite superhero, Chris Evans, a.k.a. Captain America, is here to save 2020, for the females at least. He accidentally let a picture of his schlong loose on Instagram, which he quickly deleted. Then he seized his sizable moment and tweeted, "Now that I have your attention, go vote November 3rd. I mean, this man can do no wrong. I am so looking forward to Captain America 15. And that concludes our In White People News. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate the love. I'm Steph Lover. You can follow me. I'm Steph Lover 100. You can follow me on IG and also follow the Uncensored Network on IG. And right now, I think it's time for a little Uncensored News Celebrity Flick. Yeah, you know it. Okay, off the top, shout out going out to Naomi Osaka for the comeback win at the U.S. Open. I love me some tennis. Okay, hashtag tennis lover. And that black girl magic was in full effect. But what was so cute? Did anybody see this? The reaction of her boyfriend Corday. This was so epic. Look at him. Look, that's my girl. Yup. There you go for the picture. Look, he about to squat 42nd Street style. And then he did the Birdman hair rub. He didn't know what to do. He was like, fuck it, let's just take the picture, get him out of here. But she's quickly becoming my favorite athlete because of that. That right there. To be young, gifted, black, and single? After only 6 months of dating, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky have called it quits. I bet you didn't even know they was dating. Honestly, I knew this wasn't going to work out because her last boyfriend was a billionaire. Like, that's hustling backwards. You go from a billionaire to a thousandaire? That's just not going to work. Anyway, the level of disrespect must have been epic for the WAP to dry up that quick. You know what I'm talking about. Cardi B filed for divorce from Offset. Sheesh, what the hell happened? I mean, they just bought this big old house with a gun range in it and a little baby girl culture. She got a Birkin bag. I mean, I'm thinking they live in this fabulous Instagram life. But he probably cheated again. I mean, she forgave him the first time, so he probably was like, woo, why not? But then again, Offset do got 4 baby mamas. So maybe all WAPs matter to Offset. You think? Now, it's time for a little reality. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Joe Budden's audio hit the net allegedly by his baby mama, Sin Santana's ex-BFF, Rock Thunder. Okay, Brian, why do all these people sound like wrestlers? I mean, okay. In the leaked audio, it was revealed that Joe assaulted Sin in the past, that he has a popping pill problem, which caused him to pass out behind the wheel once, and check this out, that he masturbates his dog because, and I quote, ain't no bitches around. Ain't no bitches around. Ain't no bitches around. Wow. That gives a whole new meaning to Joe's first single, Pump, 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 Pump Me Up. Pump, 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 pump. Yeah. Y'all kids Google that, okay? Now look, I like Joe Buttons. Don't get me wrong. I like Joe Buttons, the rapper. Joe Buttons, the podcaster, the Love and Hip Hop cast member, not so much. And while we on Love and Hip Hop, is it time for Love and Hip Hop to go? Like the Kardashians? I mean, all of them, seriously. I mean, besides Cardi B, what has Love and Hip Hop done for you lately? I'll wait. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's a Mona Scott production. And I don't know if you know, but Mona used to run Violator Records with the late, great Chris Lighty. And I heard from a good source that she's been trying for years to get in front of the camera. She actually auditioned for the Real TV show in the very beginning. She was going for that wise old auntie role occupied by my girl Lonnie Love. Yeah, and she almost had it. But what had happened was, something fucked up about to happen when the stories start with what had happened was the bigwigs found out that she was in back of Love and Hip Hop, and they were worried that it would be backlash because the way black women are portrayed on, the show. And now, oh, baby. Wait a minute, who baby is this anyway? I mean, he looked just like him. I'll give y'all a hint. He's in love with the Coco. Well, his father is anyway. That's OT Genesis, baby, with Chloe's BFF, Malika. He's such a cutie pie. His name is Ace. He just turned 6 months. Hey, but did you guys know that Malika and her sister were the twins in the movie ATL, the T.I. movie, the skate movie? Y'all knew that? Oh, I guess everybody knew that. I ain't know everybody knew that. I was just, dropping that tidbit in there. Anyway, I don't know why they didn't do more acting, but I guess there's acting on reality shows. And if you love reality TV, then you're going to love new show being developed based on Freedom, Georgia, baby. It's a black family community started by 19 families who collectively brought 97 acres of land. And they plan on building an all-inclusive, all-black community equipped with hospitals, banks, schools, stores, etc. And guess what? They're currently in talks with A&E, Oxygen, and HGTV to document the build from the ground up. Damn, it sounds like they building Wakanda forever. Let's take a look at the founders recently kicked off their new venture with a big black camp out. Check it out. That's the real Wakanda forever. Woo! I'm just saying. I know some of them MAGAs is going to be super mad talking about, oh, that's racist. No, that's Freedom Georgia, baby. And now you know how it feels, yeah. And guess what? I heard it's going to be mandatory dice games at lunch, and all silk bonnets will be appropriate headwear. Yeah. It's crazy. All right, speaking of headgear, the Notorious B.I.G.'s plastic crown, surrounded by fake Jews that he wore in his very last photo shoot, just sold at Sotheby's for $600,000. Baby. It was actually only expected to get about 200 to 300,000, but you know everybody loves Big Papa. FYI, that crown was $6 from what I'm hearing. That's how much it cost. $6, 600,000. Wow, hip hop is out of control. And from Big Papa to the Big Bubble in Florida in a few minutes, we're going to talk to the world champion Washington Mystics WNBA Wubble resident DJ Heat. But first, John Wall. John Wall, the point guard for the Washington Wizards, yes, the same guy that hasn't played in 2 whole years, is owed in excess of $40 million, had to issue an apology. Why? Why, Steph? Why he issue an apology, Steph? I tell you why he issued an apology. Because the video of him went viral, of him throwing up gang signs at his birthday party in Brooklyn. I mean, we talking about an NBA millionaire that wants to be gang gang. John, he want bang bang. And he just don't want to do that on the court, apparently. Yeah. He can't be that stupid, Brian. Can he be that stupid? Yes, he can. Now, to everybody's surprise, WNBA superstar Maya Moore got married to the guy she took 2 years off of the WNBA basketball for. She was trying to help him get exonerated from jail, no cap, all facts. And she also did something else. Check it out.
Now, Maya Moore and Jonathan Iron, it is good to have you back with us here on Good Morning America with those big smiles. Hey there, Jonathan, Maya. Okay, all right. This is very important that we're talking about the Get Out the Vote campaign. Yes, indeedy. There is something else, though, another collaboration, if you will, that you two are engaged in. So you want to share any announcement or anything with us, Maya, Jonathan?
Absolutely. So we wanted to announce today that we are super excited to continue the work that we've been doing together, but doing it as a married couple. So we got married a couple months ago, and we're excited to just continue this new chapter of life together.
Yeah, Jonathan put a ring on it. He put a ring on it. He's got a ring himself. You know, Jonathan and Maya, there are people that are jumping up and down.
That's beautiful. He put a ring on it. Aw, listen. They like it. I love it. I mean, who are we to judge? I mean, she's known him for a while. I know a lot of people are probably thinking, oh, that's a money grab of some sort. He's been locked up for 23 years. He's been locked up since he was 16. She met him, I believe, when she was 18, before she went to the University of Connecticut. And they've been kind of like in contact for the past 13, 15 years or so. So it's not like she just kind of met him and he finessed her into helping him get out and all of that. So, you know, it's a beautiful story. And I look forward to seeing her back on the court real soon. And speaking of the WNBA, Uncensored News is happy to welcome a friend to the program. Let's talk to DJ Heat in the WNBA Wubble. The Wubble, baby, Wubble, baby, Wubble. How'd they get the name the Wubble? Where did that come from? I mean, the guys obviously are in the bubble. Who came up with the Wubble?
I don't know who started it, but you know, they just combined WNBA and Bubble and like, oh, let's make it the Wubble. I'm like, it's cool to me. I'm running with it. All of us down here are running with it. I seen people with Wubble t-shirts down here. I was like, dang, I want one.
Oh, it's money to be made everywhere during the pandemic. They said there's more money being made during the pandemic than at any other time in history. But how did you wind up getting invited to the Wubble? Because you're the DJ for the Washington Mystics here in the DMV. So how did you get invited to be the DJ for the WNBA playoffs?
It's real wild, man. So shout out to the company I'm here with. It's called 3 Point Productions. They do a lot of sports entertainment events like all around. So I met them when I did All-Star in Chicago in February.
Nice.
And they kept in touch with me, and they reached out to me in the beginning of July and was like, hey, we're going to be going down to Florida for the WNBA season. We'd love to have you as one of the DJs. I was like, heck yeah. Like, I'm down. And like 2 weeks later, I'm on a plane, and it's real wild because when I first found out that the WNBA season was going to be played in Florida, I was like, I want to DJ somehow. It's like
you wanted to be down there. It was a hot spot when they first announced it. Everybody was like, I don't know.
Listen, but I know how, all the safety precautions that they have in play. And I just knew I wanted to DJ there, and I didn't know how it was going to happen. I was like, oh, it's somebody, like, I hope somebody reaches out to me or something. And lo and behold, it really happened. So I tell people I kind of manifested this.
That's right. Positive thoughts bring about positive results. Yeah, how many times have you been tested for COVID? How many times are you tested?
I was tested like every day. My first week here, we do like sporadic. I think I had a test like a week or so. I can't keep up actually. I've had all types of COVID tests. They got
nothing in the room though, right? They usually do that downstairs, right? That ain't no testing going on in the room, huh? I guess homeboy from the Rockets didn't get that memo.
I'm actually in a different part of things. So
I was about to say, how close are you to the NBA bubble?
I'm probably about 20 minutes away. Like I'm more with like a different level of staff. Yeah.
Yeah, they did that by design. They knew what was going to be popping off if it was co-ed bubble. About 9 or 10 months, we was going to see what was going to happen. It was going to be a lot of NBA, WNBA super duper stars. You feel me, bro?
That is hilarious.
Tell me what we're not seeing on TV. What are we not seeing? What is going on? Because I feel like we're missing what's really going on out there. What are you seeing that you can?
I guess the one thing y'all not seeing, but y'all get an idea since there are no fans in the audience. So it's different in that sense,
right?
But I'm the type of DJ like I react off of anybody. If I see like the cameraman dancing or the players, like a lot of the players know where I am now. So they shout out requests to me and stuff like that. So that's the cool thing about it, like the interactions.
No girl fights, nothing.
Nah, it's all love. You know what's cool, and I guess this is something else that y'all don't see. So the games are played on two different basketball courts. The basketball courts are right next to each other. So when one game ends, if there's another game going on, sometimes players, that just finished a game will go over to the other court and watch and vice versa. Sometimes when players have, they're there early, they have some time before their game starts. Sometimes their family members come over. So the celebrity VIP here in the bubble is U.S. gold medalist Megan Rapinoe. So because she's married to Sue Bird.
Oh, I was about to say that's
yeah, she's
soccer. Yes.
So their games, the Sue Bird plays for Seattle Storm. Their games usually start late, so there's always a game going on beforehand. So sometimes Megan Rapinoe will come over and watch that early game before the Seattle Storm games start and stuff like that. And it's fun to watch with like ESPN because Holly Rose, she's like the only journalist here. So she'll finish one game, then run over literally to the other court to get ready for the next game.
That's so dope. I love it. I love the fact that the ladies really are standing together because it took them about 2.5 seconds to shut it down soon as, the Bucks and whatever. How did you hear about that? What was the vibe in the Wubble when, it kind of resonated like, yo, not tonight?
So when I walked into the arena that evening, I was doing the later game of the day, and usually that means when I walk into the arena, I'm already hearing music for warm-ups for the previous game. So when I walked into the arena and didn't hear any music,
not tonight.
I was like, oh, so that was the music I should have been hearing was the Mystics, and I forgot who the Mystics were playing that day, but as you saw later on ESPN, the Mystics they all came together, they was having a meeting, and that's what was going on. It was like real quiet.
Right.
In there, like silence. I walked over to the other court, and I saw when the Mystics were over there having the meetings with the other team they was playing against. And then once the later teams arrived, they all came together, and you saw what happened. So I was still already like set up. I still set up as if a game was going to happen. So I set up all my stuff.
History. That was history. We're gonna look back on this whole year in a capsule and be like, wow, just some of the stuff that has happened, some of the things that have transpired it's just amazing. So I'm gonna let you get up out of here. But real quick, before you leave, I need to know who you got. Who you got winning the chip? Because the champs, they just got eliminated. The Mystics, it was a crazy buzzer beater. And then, wait a minute, tell me the story about the chick that hit the buzzer beater. Can you tell me that? She was with the Mystics.
Petty. Yeah,
she got cut.
Yeah, Shay Petty. She was actually this was her.
And her name is Petty. Shay, you petty for hitting that shot.
Yeah, so Shay actually got a ring with the Mystics last season. This season they brought her back. She got waived a few weeks ago, and she got picked up by Phoenix. So
she ain't even leave the wobble, huh?
Nah, man, it's weird to watch people like when they get waived end up on another team. Like yesterday, you was wearing this uniform, then today you wearing this uniform. But at least you don't got to travel. You probably maybe got to go to another hotel floor or something like that. But,
wow, this is really amazing to see it through your eyes. Thanks for giving us that visual, because that's. It seems like people down there in the bubble, it's like they on a whole different planet, in the wobble too. It's like you don't get to talk to them pretty much like till they get kicked off the island in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Then I
know, right? I'm watching the IG stories of all the teams that unfortunately have been hitting back home.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, like
I ain't gonna let you skate without saying who you got.
I can't say who I got because I became friends with all these teams. I'm literally the DJ for all the teams.
She like, nah, I'm trying to get checks from all the teams. And I start favoring one team, they gonna be like, nah, why don't you go over there and play for so-and-so that you picked? I got you.
Nah,
Smart girl, I got you.
Who I think will wins, then I say it after.
Girl, bye. That's it. DJ Heat. Follow her. She's also an artist. She got some heat out there, so you can follow her, check her out. And when you watching the WNBA in the playoffs, you listening to our sister DJ Heat. Thanks, Mama. You be safe out there. Travel safe and all that good stuff, okay?
Thank you. You too.
All right. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna get one of them vegan burgers one of these days. I got you.
Man, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
All right, y'all. Well, that concludes our very first broadcast of Uncensored News. A shout out to my producer, Brian B. and DJ Heat once again on the check-in. I'm your host, Steph Lover. You can follow me, Steph Lover 100. You see it on the screen. Reminded you that if you missed any portion of the program, you can check the full broadcast on my YouTube page, The Real Steph Lover. Until then, be safe. Godspeed. Yeah. Which I thought I was drinking.